Hi, everyone, and welcome to this presentation on everything you need to know on Nelly De Vuyst, the latest products, what's coming in. I have so much to share with you today. Let me just share my screen. Here we go. All right, so we're going to be talking about product launch, things that are coming in soon. So for some of you that are new with us, I mean, of course, we are very excited to say that Nelly De Vuyst has been a product manufacturer in Belgium and now in Canada for more than 40 years. We're so excited to say that the Derme & Co company, the distribution, so there's the Laboratoire Nelly De Vuyst, right? The Laboratoire Nelly De Vuyst that's here in Montreal, but Derme & Co also received a sustainability certification, which we're very excited. It took a year, so it's a big certification program. So we're proud to say that we want to make a change, not only in the skin, and Nelly De Vuyst was really a pioneer back in the days to innovate by using organic products. At the time, EcoCert did not even exist. So all the product now have, all the plants we use in Nelly De Vuyst are all sustainable. You know, we do, when we work with product, it's always fair trade. We care about not only the health, of course, when we talk about the skin, we're trying to achieve results. So it's important about the health of the individual, but also the people that are making it and the planet. So I think, you know, we're very excited to be the first professional line to offer a full sustainable EcoCert Cosmos certified with results. Because EcoCert certification, you will hear a lot, like a lot of companies offer that, but they don't deliver results. That's why it didn't have so much popularity. But now EcoCert is recognized in more than 120 countries and really growing. But what's innovative with us is that, you know, we are delivering results with ingredients that are organic. So that's not being seen, and we'll share some of the secrets today. We are proud to say that we are certified by Health Canada as a good manufacturing practice. So we have a GMP certification. We talk about product formulation, wherever brand you use, you want to make sure that the brand that you're using is manufactured in a site that is certified by the body, by the government. So why? Because it's for it's for the traceability. You want to make sure that the product, it doesn't have cross-contamination, that the ingredients that are used are legal and they're not going to harm, and also that are for sure part of the formula, because a lot of companies are making claims and you see on labels, but there's none of the ingredients that are claimed on the labels found in the product. So when you're a certified lab, a lot of people say we comply. It's not about complying, it's about being certified. It's a lot more rigorous, and Health Canada in the world, it used to be France, but now we're so happy to say that Health Canada has the most strict regulation when in terms of cosmetics and natural product formulation. So we're very excited to say that, yes, of course, we have the certification. We have a team of experts. We work with several universities trying to find always something new and innovative to propose to our clients. I'm lucky to say that I've been with the Nelly De Vuyst brand now for more than, I'm going to say 40 years. It's aging me dramatically, but it's been 40 years, and it's always an excitement to say that, yes, we're delivering and we're getting results. So technically, why is it that we're getting results with Nelly? The Nelly De Vuyst products have a delivery method and a technology that we named diadermic methodology. And it's to bring the molecular structure of the ingredients or formulation into a process that makes it so small that it allows the active ingredients to penetrate through the skin. As we all know, 95% of all skincare works on the keratinocytes, meaning dead cells. So you feel maybe lubricate, you know, when you apply a moisturizer, but it doesn't go beyond, doesn't make any changes in the skin in order to see that difference, whatever you're trying to reach. So we owe it to the diadermic methodology. So it's proprietary. We didn't put it as a patent, otherwise we would have to divulgate the method and then being copied. So it's really unique to each and every formulation that we use this method. As we know, Nelly De Vuyst, we have the BioTense. The news today to you is that the BioTense was green, 11 products, the first 11 anti-aging product in organic certified. So they all have a license. And this category is going to be put into the red category, still with the organic certification, but we're very excited by 2022 to integrate the red and the green together, all in red, so we have less colors in a brand. But of course, the BioFam will remain pink for women's wellness, and medical, anything for the medical, more like NPNs and medical OTC license, will remain in the blue category. So bioscience, again, all technology-based ingredients. All the plants you find in the bioscience line are all organic certified. And we now know that the BioTense will fit within that category, but we'll have that certification, so you will see that logo back into each and every product. So we're very excited, but we do have, biotechnology, peptides, biopeptides, things that can never be accepted, for example, by EquiCert, but the plants, everything surrounding it, is certified by EquiCert. Of course, Nelly De Vuyst BioTense line made the news throughout the countries, the world, with different international magazine. And the BioTense really propose an anti-aging, really with visible results, with 11 products that are all sustainable, with all the license of EquiCert. So of course, they're vegan, without GMO, and we are respecting the environment, but at the same time bringing nature and results within your skin. We were the first one to produce 6 products for anti-acne. The claim anti-acne is a medical claim, so it has to be demonstrated with efficacy tests that you are really using some ingredients that are making a difference. So 6 products are actually certified by EquiCert. Now dermatologists are making prescription for acne, and all certified. They all have these licenses. Let me just transfer the pictures here over here. So I'm just transferring myself. Okay, here we go. Let me just bring this slide so I can see. Okay, BioFam, 10 products for women's wellness. Again, all certified by EquiCert, Cosmos Organic, 10 products for women's wellness. So what I'd like to introduce, the excitement, is the new era of Nelly De Vuyst and how we're actually going to categorize them by 2022. So you're going to see that the products are the same products, but rebranded into a category. So for example, we'll have the Hydrocell category. You all know that we have right now the Hydrocell cream and the Hydrocell cleansing milk. So it's going to be remaining. The same thing with Cellular-Matrix. We have all this category of anti-aging with sperm of salmon. So it's going to be a category of its own. BioCam is something new. BioCam we've never heard of. So BioCam will be for all sensitive skin, rosacea skin, not acne rosacea, because if we talk about acne rosacea, that's a skin disorder that needs medical attention. So it's going to be in the biomedical line, so in the blue line, if you have a medical condition. But if you have rosacea with a lot of the symptoms of redness, sensitivity, this is the new category. It's going to be called BioCam. For example, the foaming wash sensitive skin, still the same one, but just classify as the BioCam category. You can see the small print here. And by the way, these are new packaging for our jars. It's going to be glass jar. And I'm very excited to introduce that our new dropper for our oils. Instead of that brown dropper that we also have to hit each time, we now have a beautiful dropper that's going to be replacing the brown one we had. So we have BioCam for sensitive, lifting complex for firming. Of course, that includes, everything that's tightening the skin, the peptides and biopeptides and sagging skin. And you will have all the description for each category. But we have already a lot of lifting complex products, including the firming serum is going to be put in that lifting complex category. The neck and firming bust cream will also be put in the lifting complex category. Then we have Lifecell. So we have already a mask. And if you pay attention, we finally decided to go back to a tube. And the reason being is that some of you may have a difficulty with the airless to pump the mask out. So we decided to go back with the tube, but The good news is that you're going to have 10 to 15 grams more in your tube without an increase in price. So we're saving there, but it's kind of a good news. So all the mask in the line will actually go into the thicker viscosity, will go into the tube just for, to make it easier for our clients. Radiance, everything lightening the skin, brightening the skin, pigmentation will be the Radiance line, including the Radiance oil that is really popular across the planet since last year, December, for brightening the skin. We have the Vitalift C that's also going to be in the Radiance category. Oleoslim, everything to do with slimming and cellulite, compact cellulite, will also be into this Oleoslim category. Hydra Contour for moisture of your body. So anything to do with body lotion, hand cream, relaxing bath, and body massage. Circula for Circula cream, Circula oil for venous insufficiency. BioTense, same BioTense organic certified. And if you see here, all the organic certification remains, but instead of being green, it's finally going to be red. So it's going to be a little consistent in our bathroom. Solar bio, it's going to be BioSolar. BioSolar, we have SPF 30, and we're excited to share that by June we will have an actual BioSolar foundation, lifting foundation, SPF 30. So that's a colored SPF 30. Pure is your soft net, purifying mask, purifying cream, anything to do with comedogenic activity, mixed or impure skin. Soft net, of course, 3-minute gommage, and of course, the purifying extract, Hygieia, oily skin, as well as the sponge and the exfoliating bar. We want to purify our body. Think about it that way. And then Bio Repair, it's the dry skin, anything that you want to repair and rebuild these scales that are all lifting that you want to rebalance to the skin. So we're very excited. And again, all organic certified by Cosmos Organic. We have this new, in May, you're going to have a new sensitive skin cream, organic certified. I'm so excited because this was supposed to be launched last year. So I can't wait. I can't wait to have it in your hands. I think it's going to be one of our most popular cream for sensitive skin, for red skin. By June, SPF tinted color in the bioscience, again, we said BioSolar category. And by September, we'll have the anti-redness gel cream, which is a gel in the bioacne for acne rosacea, and serum that's also in the blue line, the bioacne, the biomedical, line, and it's for redness with acne together, so acne rosacea. So we're very excited, and I'm going to take this opportunity to mention to you that we've done many clinical studies, but if you are participating in this session and you know of someone that has severe acne rosacea, usually hormonal acne after the age of 30, where you have a lot of redness and a lot of pimples or papules, combination of both, please send us photos so that you can also be part of doing a test. Within 10 days, you see visible results. We're very excited. So the bioscience line is going to look like this overall, with jars and of course with the new oil container. But if we go now into very quick overview, what I want you to remember. First, in the cleanser category, there's a milk cleanser. So we have two cleansers that have milk in the bioscience line. So we have the Hydrocell cleansing milk, and the Hydrocell you think of it as hydration to moisturize. So you can even leave it onto your skin and actually not feel that you have to rinse it. You don't have to rinse it off and feel moisturized. The second product is the Cellular-Matrix. So it's really an anti-aging containing the DNA from sperm of salmon, can act as a moisturizer, but it's a cleansing milk. Ideally, the concept, Nelly De Vuyst concept, Madame Nelly De Vuyst, always taught logically. First, you put on a cotton pad, dry one, a cleanser, or a gauze, your cleansing milk. You remove the impurities, and then you do a deep cleanse. So, of course, the eye makeup remover, especially if you wear lashes, and this size will be available 150 and 60 ml, much easier to carry. But so let's go back in the concept of high makeup remover, cleansing milk, and then you want to do a deep cleanse. The deep cleansing, it will be done with 2 foaming cleanser in the Bioscience line. So the sensitive skin foaming cleanser. So we have the sensitive skin. Every time we say sensitive, it's for red. So you don't have to think further. If you have blush and flush easily, or you ask your client if they blush and flush easily, and that's what happens, usually your cleanser will be in a foaming pump like this one. And of course, we don't have any sulfate. Even though it foams, we have no sulfate. So we care about the environment, but more importantly, we think about you. So oat protein and prebiotic. So for bacteriostatic cleanser activity, we cleanse without destroying all your bacteria and unbalance your microbiota of your skin. And that's key when you cleanse the skin. So you milk cleanse and then you deep cleanse. And with pandemic, people say, no, I just need one cleanser. What is it going to be? Well, if you have a super dry skin, you should use a milk cleanser. But if you're brought up by a foaming cleanser, even if you're super dry, then fine, use a foaming cleanser. At this point, use a sensitive skin foaming cleanser. It's a very gentle. All the foaming pumps are all gentle, including the BioTense foaming pump. Then we have the Softnet, which is more like a cream, a foaming cream. Again, without the sulfate. We have the oat protein. We have some prebiotic, chamomile. So it's a cleanser that you can actually use a facial brush. Ideally, Nelly De Vuyst always taught us to do counterclock once all over your face, not on the same spot. Counterclock once every day, your neck, the back of your neck, to stimulate the circulation for your hair growth, to do your décolleté, to stimulate the microcirculation. So these are boar bristle. We should cleanse it afterwards with an antibacterial soap and keep the bristle downwards so it doesn't have the wood does not get porish. Usually after 6 months to a year, we should dispose and start again. But it's gentle and it's not silk, doesn't scratch your skin, and it prevents aging of the skin. I was speaking with a lady that has been using Nelly De Vuyst for 45 years in Quebec, and she's close to, I don't want to say 80, but very close to 80. And she says, my secret, Madame Nelly De Vuyst taught me, she has the most beautiful neck. She says, I always use the Softnet with the brush still today, and you should see her neck. And I want to invite her for a conference just to talk on Zoom, and so you can see the skin. It's quite amazing, but she's very disciplined with her skin. So it's kind of nice. All the Nelly De Vuyst toner are all pH balancing solutions. No alcohol, all flour solution. And we want to balance back the pH of the skin when we come out of the shower or when we use water on our face, because water is a pH 7, it's too alkaline. It will promote ROS, reactive oxygen species. So certain skin will react, some others won't. But if you don't want to prematurely age your skin, you should always pH balance your skin. It also helps you to save money because you use less cream. You can wet your skin with the spray and apply your cream, you use less, and it improves the performance of the cream. So it's a win-win opportunity. So sensitive skin toner for red skin. If you have extreme redness, rosacea, we want to work with witch hazel, lavender, and rose. It's a specific formulation, again, with the diadermic methodology. Then we have the lifting toner. This will improve the pores, the texture. It's not going to go deep. It's just a superficial impact on the skin. It tightens the skin, and that is a combination of the sage together with the rosemary, rose, and lavender. That makes a difference. Now, healthy skin, I should say, should renew itself every 21 to 28 days. That's our textbook. That's what it says in our textbook. But the reality is perimenopause and menopause. After the age of 35, our skin does not renew itself as it's supposed to. And depending on the environment, the stress, and so many other factors. So it's important you exfoliate your skin after your deep cleanse. You exfoliate your skin once or twice a week, depending on the thickness. If you flush and blush easy, then we will use a product that is specifically formulated for you for sensitive skin. But if you have a normal skin, you will use the 3-minute gommage. The 3-minute gommage, you apply it on, you let it sit you start exfoliating, you put a little bit on product on your hand, you start exfoliating. If it's gray, it's normal. If it's black, what falls into your sink, then it means you have a lot of toxins. So definitely the 3 minutes, it takes 3 minutes, and it improves the radiance of the skin. It brightens the skin. It's an anti-aging step, really, so that your skin does not become lazy and build up this dead cells. So if you flush and blush easily, then your exfoliation is the exfoliating the exfoliating gel for sensitive skin. So it's vasoconstricting. That's the only difference. Of course, it contains horse chestnut, of course, corn flour, birch extract, and hawthorn in a high dosage. So it's really suited for the most sensitive skin. They actually become less red after the exfoliation. And let's face it, skin that are red, that flush easily, the butterfly area, like their rosacea, it's part of the rosacea stages. And what happens with those skin, they don't wrinkle as much, but what happens is the epidermis is much thinner. This is why we cannot do chemical peel. We cannot use AHA or glycolic peels on those skin. We have to treat them with a lot of delicacy. Now, we've cleansed, we've exfoliate, and if you touch water, you rinse, of course, you rinse all these steps. You rinse, you spray with the toner, pH toner of Nelly De Vuyst. Then your skin is ready to absorb anything we want to according to the skin type or skin condition. A serum in Nelly De Vuyst has the smallest molecular structure to go much deeper into the epidermal and dermal structure. So if we start with the sensitive skin main active ingredients is caper bud extract and hawthorn. It vasoprotects like shingle lights. Like it protects the arterial microcirculation. So if you're red, you flush easily, you may be prone to second stage, which is telangiectasia of rosacea. So if you develop cuprose, telangiectasia, micro or macro, this will prevent it. So no matter how good your vascular laser or IPL is, if a client genetically is predisposed to that redness, it will come back. So the best anti-aging product you have is the sensitive skin serum to prevent those telangiectasia to take place. The opposite of sensitivity is this particular product called firming serum. That tightens the skin. You will never apply it on a red skin. Why? Because it's like doing this on the capillary. You're hitting the capillary, oxygenating, giving a boost of oxygen to the skin. So creating that redness that dull skin don't have. So oxygenation so that your skin and your muscle get nutrients. So firming serum is usually often used on the lower part of the face, on the neck, the décolleté area. An amazing product. Now, if you have wrinkles, you want to prevent wrinkles, and often wrinkles are caused by those cutaneous muscles that with age shrinks. For example, the muscles we would use neuromodulator like Botox-like. On the chin muscles, the temporalis, the frontalis, and the platysma muscles, those are cutaneous muscles with age that they shrink. That's why they will use a neurorelaxant. And this is exactly what it mimics. The Acmelia oleacea ingredient, proprietary, that has an impact when put in the diadermic methodology, together with the elastin and collagen, will have an amazing impact onto your skin. So it relaxes your skin, it removes superficial wrinkles, it has an amazing impact on the skin. So it comes like a syringe without the needle. You apply it locally, or you apply it all over the face like they use in Beverly Hills before makeup. They'll charge $50 for that application. It's almost like you're ironing the skin. Keep in mind that if you have a thick epidermis, you should exfoliate first, right? With the 3-minute gommage, with the BioTense gommage, or the exfoliating gel in order to get good results. Vitalift C hyaluronic acid formulation. So it's Vitalift C for vitamin C and hyaluronic acid serum. You have a super dose, exactly as ascorbic acid, 20 to 25%. What I mean is that you will have 100% delivery with ascorbic glycoside. The ascorbic glycoside is a patented formulation that we put in a diadermic methodology in order that when it touches your enzyme, it gets delivered at 100%. So you get 100% vitamin C delivery. Even if you have the most sensitive skin, you won't burn like some ascorbic acid would. And that's why it's so unique. So it's like 100% delivery, but again, it's due to the ascorbic glycoside form. Plus, we have two different types of fractionated hyaluronic acid, 2 different degrees, upper layers and deeper layers. You want to plump the skin. One of the most sold product, ideally used during the morning, because you also want to be protected from the environment. But of course, you can use it twice a day. Lifting Peptide Serum. I have to say that since December last year, we launched it. This is our most sold serum in the entire line. Why? Because you're full of peptides, you have Matrixyl, you have Synthex 6, you have all those proprietary peptides, full of peptides, more than 5 peptides that are boosted in this serum. You have the combination of marine collagen, you have hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and glycogen put into this ingredients in the boost. You see results within 10 days, you have a more permanent effect. But I highly recommend to use it half the face so you can see what we're talking about when we talk about peptides. People will tell you, my God, what have you done to your skin? You know, you look so healthy. Your skin, you look less tired. It plumps the skin, it removes the tiredness. So it's going to be put into the lifting complex category, but it's your peptides. It's a boost of peptides. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. Now, we've done our serum. The next step, so we cleanse with the milk. We deep cleanse with a foaming cleanser. We rinse. We put our pH toner. Once or twice a week, we do our exfoliation. The first thing on our skin, when the skin is clear of all impurities and makeup and so on, we apply our serum. The second thing is oil. The third thing is cream. So if you're going to skip the serum, you can apply oil and then cream. If you're going to skip both serum and oil, you can just apply our treatment cream, because it's like using a serum and a cream together. It's so effective. But let's review the oils quickly. Sensitive skin extract. If you have pain, if the immune system of your skin have been compromised, this is the treatment oil that you should use. Burn after, let's say, fractionated lasers, or burn from sunburn, or IPL burn, or laser burn. This is going to remove, let's say, the pain. It works at the immunity of the epidermis. It's quite amazing. It's very effective for all rosacea skin that are feeling little kind of pain within their skin, following a treatment, following a procedure, following extraction. You want to use the sensitive skin extract, which is made of St. John's wort, but not only St. John's wort, it's how it's actually formulated that makes such a difference into the skin. The next one is sensitive skin essential concentrate. This one, if you have acne rosacea, that's when you use this product at nighttime. If you don't have acne rosacea, you never use this oil. So you have redness with oiliness. So you have redness with comedone. This is the time you want to start prevention of acne rosacea before papules and pustules come out. Then we have purifying extract. This is an oil you normally would use at nighttime. It dissolves blackhead. So open comedone completely gets dissolved. Of course, you need the proper cleansing with the soft net and the facial brush. You need the 3-minute gommage 2 or 3 times a week in order to get the optimal results. But using purifying extract, you will see it just melts away the sebum that is sitting at the surface of the skin that's often oxidized. Hygieia, if you have multiple use, so I want to insist on the multiple use. You use Hygieia in your water before you do a facial to aseptize the water. You want to use it on your hand. If you're a smoker, you don't want your client to smell your hand. You want to use your Hygieia. You have gingivitis. You want to put a few drops. You have problems with odor. You want to put a few drops and wash with the Hygieia. You have a fungi underneath your toenails. You want to put cotton saturated with the Hygieia. It does multi-purpose. If you burn, you have no other plan, no other solution. You just apply a Hygieia, will help the healing process a lot, much faster. So it's just a multi-use oil, essential oil. The combination of thyme is key. Geranium, rosemary, and lavender. Of course, eucalyptus. Quite an impact. Cellular-Matrix Oil is made of a cold pressed seaweed, not seaweed, but borage seeds. Very unique for stimulating mitosis. So if you have wrinkled skin, you want to use that. It's going to make it more wrinkle within 3 weeks. But once you exfoliate, it's like a brand new skin under. It's quite amazing how it works. So it works at the epidermal structure, at the basal germinative layer, and stimulates mitosis. So if you have scars that are old or old stretch marks, this is a key treatment for or aging skin or photo age skin. This is a key treatment for nighttime. You can use it twice a day. And of course, if you're menopausal, you know, you have the symptoms of menopause with a lot of dryness, you will appreciate that oil. Radiance oil, well, this is our #1 oil that's been selling throughout the planet since the pandemic. There's a Dr. Thierry Hertog that's very famous in anti-aging and hormonal, you know, anti-aging. He wrote an amazing book that I encourage you to read. But it's all about melatonin in the skin. So of course, this does not replace your melatonin, and I would like you to start seeing the impact of melatonin into the skin. It's going to give you that bright, you know, glow. It balances the pigmentation. It helps prevent all kinds of skin disorders. And I want you to look back. It's quite amazing what has been told. And of course, Dr. Hertog uses this oil. We're very excited. We have so much results with this oil. And it's put into a virgin olive oil. So the olive oil as an excipient, again, used with our method, diadermic, makes a very big impact on the skin. We also have evening primrose, again, argan oil, rice protein, and we have another pacarette, we say, I'm not sure the name in English. All these plants mixed together makes an impact like balm into the epidermis for anti-aging and also brightening the skin, lightening the skin, and reorganizing the melanogenesis process. And again, it does not replace your melatonin. The treatment cream, all the jars are coming into glass. So if you have a glass with Nelly, not a glass jar right now, by 2022, it's all going to be glass sustainable jars. So the purifying for mixed combination skin, but also it's your anti-aging for that age because it contains the beech bud extract, which is very well renowned as prevention for aging. Sensitive skin, we also have a new packaging. We have it on an airless packaging. And it contains the caper bud, you know, the hawthorn, the hyaluronic acid, the marine collagen, amazing anti-aging for red skin. And of course, the sensitive skin that's coming in the biochem that's also organic certified. That will come in a jar. The Repair Complex Cream is our most sold cream in all Nelly De Vuyst because it repairs all complex, all skin types. But beyond that, it helps for rosacea skin. It helps to repair, to rebalance the skin. We won many awards. It was compared by one of our university that works with us, that we use, as 400 times more powerful than vitamin C. University of Quebec had, you know, I've actually did that compare claim, and it contains caper bud against prebiotic to feed the good bacteria in order to fight the bad pathogenic activity. It contains tannic acid and horse chestnut. Very, very active anti-aging cream. Dry, if you have scales, you use a dry skin cream. You have no scales, you don't use it. Eczema and psoriasis will also get benefit from it. Hydration, but plus more your menopause skin, or if you're afraid of aging, you will use this product because it contains the lipopeptides, it contains polysaccharides, collagen, and hyaluronic acid. So real boost for aging of the skin beyond just hydration. It's always like a serum and a cream all at once. Now, if you suffered from oiliness all your life, but you want an anti-aging cream, this is the best product for you. It's called Lifting Plus Gel. So it contains phospholipids and sphingolipids, honey, and hyaluronic acid. So it doesn't feel like a cream. It goes right into the skin. So great anti-aging, again, anti-wrinkle product. Lifting Complex Cream, we've had so many. It's our #1 top product for lifting of the skin. 8 weeks, this is the type of results you can achieve. Again, This is 2 months after because you're stimulating new fibroblast activity. So lifting complex, our top of the line anti-wrinkle and tightening of the tissue product as a product, as a cream. Radiance Cream, this is more made out of red seaweed, and it really helps overall the melanogenesis process. And you can see after 28 to 60 days, up to, sometimes up to 3 months, you can see the skin pigments rebalancing. So it's reorganized the melanogenesis process. It works at the tyrosinase, but not like hydroquinone. Hydroquinone will bleach the skin and harm the skin cells, and maybe, long-term affect your health. So this is really healthy. It's a Japanese seaweed that we utilize called the Palmetta palmaria, put in the diadermic method, that is delivered right into the basal germinative layers, where 10 melanocyte system, approximately every 10 cells is a melanocyte or melanocyte system that produces your melanogenesis process. It's quite amazing. Cellular-Matrix Cream is our top of the line, most expensive cream that is made of DNA of salmon, so sperm of salmon, and cold pressed borage seed oils, again, from the grain. So this is, it was compared to La Mer, 2 times cheaper. So we're quite happy. And this is the most rich cream, especially if you're menopause skin, you will appreciate. Now, all the creams, you may say, so many creams that has the same function. We have a study that demonstrated that we should change ingredients every 6 months, meaning formulation every 6 months, so that your cells does not become lazy. That would be the idea. We have an oily skin gel cream that will shrink the sebaceous glands. When you have an hypertrophic activity, meaning your gland is too much, it's too big, producing too much oil, and the sebum gets oxidized, you want to work at the gland level. It takes about 30 to 45 days, and you see the impact onto the skin. It does contain the zinc PCA, sorry. It contains the extract of rosemary, witch hazel, and also some biopolymer that absorb all the oily substance. So it's very interesting as a product and technology. Lifecell Contour contains DNA from sperm of salmon. It almost uplifts the skin. Of course, you need to work with your 3-minute gommage, so it allows the active ingredients of the Lifecell eye contour to penetrate, but you really have an impact like Botox, which it's really an amazing results that you can achieve, and you have more space to put your makeup, if it's uplifted. Mask. You apply mask because you have an evening, or you have an event that you're going to, something special where you want to improve the texture of the skin, or you're just going to work and you don't want, for people to judge you by the texture of your skin. So a mask is there to do an impact for 12 to 24 hours, not long term. Now, Lifecell mask is hydrating. So it contains, again, salmon DNA, sperm of salmon, milk of salmon, and it hydrates the skin. It's a cream mask. You rinse it off after 10, 15 minutes and your skin is bright. Beautiful impact. If you have pimple or a tendency to develop impurities or mask acne, you want to prevent acne to take place, you want to purify your skin. It improves the texture and the pores with the purifying mask. Again, you can sleep with it all night. If you know a 7-year-old child that start to develop some symptoms of acne, you may want to recommend the purifying mask for them to sleep with it. In the morning, they start cleansing, and just that alone will take care of their mild acne. It's quite impressive. Lifting mask, it's a 1 application, but wow application. Almost like irons your skin. We have a lot of study. And of course, after 30 minutes, you see 17% improved in texture overall. And also as the wrinkle, you can see on the image, we have amazing results, but it doesn't last, of course, that you do it for a special evening. Professional treatments, of course, we have specialized products for you as a professional to use. We have enzyme peel, the keratolyse. It's like a 3-minute gommage, but a lot more stronger. And the impact on the skin, of course, you want to be able to exfoliate, scars, for example. You want to eliminate the scar or large pores. You want to refine the skin or hypertrophic scar. You can work locally. Or honestly, I think an enzyme peel keratolysis should be done with all skin type for all facial treatment. If you have a sensitive skin, red skin, you may apply it and then just rinse it off. But it gives you a canvas, that's really healthy and easy to work with. I think it gives you so much opportunity. So keratolysis is really strong. So if you have a sensitive skin, be aware that they might, when you rinse it off and you apply your serum, it feels tangling. As soon as you use the sensitive skin extract, it's going to calm down. They might say, oh my God, my skin is burning. It's normal. We remove all the keratinocytes and corneocytes. It's an amazing treatment for keratinocytes and corneocytes, prepares the skin. We no longer do steam session. We use products that dissolve or emolliates the skin or the epidermis in order for the active ingredients to penetrate. So we recommend the preparation. Think of it, preps the skin. Prep 55, that was the name, Oil 55 back in the days. And it really emolliates the cornea. So if you have keratin that are hard, it softens it. So all serum, oil, cream, even extraction is easier. It makes the skin more emolliated. So you have a better treatment outcome, and also much easier if you are going to perform extraction. The best way to utilize this oil preparation is you apply the oil, the Prep 55, you use a pH toner, and you use the facial brush that you first wet under hot water, and then counterclockwise, and it's going to create like a mini kind of light foam, very light, and then you can just tap dry with the tissue and you're ready to do your extraction. You'll see the skin is ready for the serum, oil and cream to be absorbed, or even the keratolysis or peels to be, penetrating a lot deeper because you've done that. Think of it as your dry sponge, that you haven't used to wash your floor for a long time. It's gonna emolliate, like wet the sponge, the same thing as it does for the skin. It wets your skin. The bull mask you use because you want to push or force an active ingredient to penetrate. In the case of oxygenating, this is for wrinkle or dull skin that are not pink at all. You will never use the bull mask on a red skin. The bull mask force an active ingredients to penetrate. So ideally you have your serum, your oil, your cream layered so that this push the active ingredients to penetrate. It's a foam mask, and if you have nothing to penetrate, it will burn the skin. So this is where a lot of spas call it the eight layer facial or 6-layer facial, because it's just layers that you apply and you have double the impact onto the skin. Now, if you have acne, you can't massage the skin because you don't want to mix the infection, or you don't want to allow the infection to spread. So bull mask purifying will be ideal. You apply your serum, your oil, your cream, and then you put the foam mask for 20 minutes now. It doesn't have to be long, and you have the impact on the skin. It makes the skin also bright and light. Really nice impact. Oxypeel, we've learned a lot in the pandemic. Oxypeel is a professional product, but ideally made for pigmentation or pigmentation spots. So Oxypeel is a very low pH, made out of oxalic acid, vitamin C, and also seaweed extract. So this was made for the hands of the physician or therapist, skincare therapist in treatment room, in your hands as an esthetician. But now, because of pandemic, some clinics would actually sell that Oxypeel to their client under proper supervision, making sure that they're not going to be in the sun or exposed to the sun while they're using it, or making sure that they use a mineral sunscreen with full spectrum. Then you're safe. So you can apply it locally or apply it all over the face. It is a peel, so it exfoliates and lightens and brightens the pigmentation. Great results. We have an essential oil, massage oil made out of essential oil. If you want to do a quick fix, a quick express facial, you cleanse, deep cleanse, you do the keratolysis, you massage with this oil, nothing else. and then you put the purifying mask. It's like, wow, the skin is, glowing. It really is nice if you haven't tried. But a lot of time in our treatment room, we'll massage the décolleté area, the deltoids, the back of the neck, all the way to the occipital bone with this massage oil. Now in body care, quite fast, quite easy. We have the NDV Body Lotion in Saudi Arabia. It's the #1 product for stretch marks. A lot of gynecologists, and certain speakers, gynecologists only praise by this product for post-pregnancy, working on stretch marks. It's a body lotion with a nice smell. You don't need an extra perfume. That gives you that fresh smell. It has a nice natural perfume. It really smells good. Then we have a hand cream, more and more popular because we don't want scales. If you have scales caused by hand sanitizer or washing your hands too often, your skin will be open and therefore you're prone for virus and an infection. So you want to prevent that to happen. Bust and firming neck cream, very popular, tightens the skin. You can put it all the way to the lower part of the face. It's just a tightening cream. Great opportunity to, you can try just on one side and you'll see the skin tightening just on one side. It's very impressive. But you can work with pétrissage and effleurage and you really see a nice tightening effect with just one cream. Now the body brush, ideally you do this every day before you go in the shower. Counterclockwise, you do it everywhere. That's ideal. And on the stomach, you go same way as clockwise. It's more bristles, ideally use dry without wetting it. And then we have the Oleosomes oil. If you have that orange peel, very fibrous cellulite, that's amazing. Or superficial fibrous cellulite that will erase it, but temporarily have that impact for cellulite. And then, of course, if you have venous insufficiency, you have a tendency to do a lot of spider veins, or if you have a lot of scales that are caused due to a lack of circulation, you will recommend a circular oil. A lot of scales, or if you undergo chemotherapy or radiotherapy, you do have all these scales. Circular oil is made of borage seed oils and a complex that really makes a difference, arnica in a high dosage, that makes a difference on the venous insufficiency. It really pipes up, tone up the vein. Circular crème, think of pain. Circulation and pain. So if you have lower back pain, upper back pain, I cannot go with one day without this cream. I would not be able to sit all day. I would not be able to stand all day if I'm standing or giving lecture. If you have knee pains, this is amazing. It just helps to reduce the pain and also the swelling and rebalance the hydrostatic pressure. It contains MSM and contains from birch bark extract, arnica in a high dosage, and again, a combination of essential oils that make such a complex different. Oleosomes, I like to compare it as if you're running for 5 kilometers without stopping. So imagine you are red and you're tired and your circulation, you have to lay down. This is the same thing with the Oleosomes bath. So you have no choice. You sit in it for 15 minutes. You can't have hypertension or high blood pressure, and you need to lay down on the bed after this bath. You're going to sweat and detox a lot. You have no choice. You're so tired after, as if you didn't stop for a big run, let's say, and your legs will be super red. Why? Because you're stimulating so much circulation, and it's great for cellulite, improving the skin texture. Relaxing bath, it's more like a yoga session. So if you need a therapy, you don't have time to do yoga, you do this therapeutic bath. It's called relaxing bath. Plus, it leaves a film of hydration. So women or men, I'd say women with menopause, 51 years of age and over, will have a lot of dryness throughout their whole body. They soak in this oil and they're fully hydrated. It's amazing. Plus, you're relaxed. And if you're relaxed, you age less, right? If you work at the parasympathetic nervous system. In professional, we have the Oleosomes. We won many awards for slimming, losing inches. We talk about centimeters here, but in the US, many awards for this one treatment oil that you do in body wrap in treatment room. You can combine it with technology or alone, stand alone, between 6 to 12 treatments using heat. You need thermal blanket or sauna in order to get that results. Amazing. You use it throughout the whole body except the nipple area, of course, or breast if you don't want to lose weight there. And you use plastic drop sheet with the thermal blanket. And this is the type of results we've achieved. Amazing, amazing results. Massage oil, we also have it in a 4-liter. Great massage oil, and it's just not just a regular, oil, like a lot of products out there that, use simple oil that are mineral. There's no mineral in this oil. It's very, it's made out of cold pressed plant oil. Dead sea salt, great exfoliant for the treatment room to remineralize and detoxify superficial tissue. And it smells good. It's full of essential oils. And this was the bioscience. Now, BioTense is going to be in the bioscience, but we're going to talk about organic. 100% organic certified per product. So we have the organic certification, meaning the license per product, 11 product in this category. All vegan, no GMO, of course, no gluten, gluten-free, not tested on animals, recyclable packaging, and even we have the print is vegetable ink. So you can actually start promoting a Cosmos facial, and you'll see how much demand you will get because consumers want a Cosmos organic facial, and being able to live that, not just the claim, I have an organic product. A lot of claim out there, but no delivery. Here we have results, and we have the certification. The key ingredients it's important. We work with patented formulation of soft flower, aloe vera, pulp of the baobab tree that is sacred, one of the largest tree, but is sacred. We cannot touch it. We just use the pulp of the bark. For example, extract of acerola, robios extract, Acamellia oleacera, that's patented, coconut oil, argan, avocado, birch, bamboo enzyme, cocoa. We use in our minerals and trace elements, minerals and silica, bentonite clay, vitamin C, E, F, amino acids rich in protein, of course, and prebiotics, patented glycogen and biosaccharides, and of course, hyaluronic acid. All of this would not do anything on the skin without the diadermic method. We have, organic ingredients. We have organic source that has been proven to be organic. We have a license, and EcoCert come and audit us twice a year. And we have a delivery method. So that's what is our secret. That's why you cannot find many companies in the professional medical spa world that actually have results with the certification. And it's not thing that's going to sit at the surface like those molecular structure organic products usually is so thick, and we honestly owe it to the diadermic methodology. So you're buying the formulation that makes such a difference. We use oleosome as well, but without the diadermic, it would never be the same. Will not penetrate. So very quickly, we're going to go fast now because we know the principle of cleanser. Now, of course, they all have these active ingredients like hyaluronic acid, no sulfate. We have a foaming cleanser. Remember, with a pump, we remember that when there's a pump like this, a foaming pump, we know it's good for all sensitive skin, so red skin. Plus, BioTense speaks for itself, more like anti-aging. BioTense, feeling tight and firm. So the micellar foam is popular. You don't even need to rinse it. You can actually even remove it. For some of you that wear false lashes, you can actually use it, to cleanse your lashes without that disturbing the glue, and you don't need any rinse or water. Cleansing milk for more alipic skin, dry skin, you want to use a milk or a gel if you have a normal skin. So you have no redness, you use a gel. A cleansing gel, it foams, it lathers. Or if you like, super dry, just the milk. And if you have a bit of sensitivity, the micellar. So you choose one of them, or two, milk and foaming cleanser. Then a pH toner, we have one. And in this pH toner, there's pullulan, aloe vera, vitamin C extract, and Acamellia oleacera. It's almost like a lifting toner. You feel, especially in the summer, so hydrated with that extra film that it gives you. It really is your unique formulation. So you have to try it, especially when we talk about hydration. Gommage, it's white. When you put it on, if you have a lot of dead cells, it turns gray. If you have a lot of dead cells and toxins, it turns black when you exfoliate. You put it on your lids, you put it all over your face, all over your neck. Very effective cleanser, exfoliant that you can use once or twice a week. Serum BioTense is more an anti-aging boost. So you have a high dosage of the pulp extract of the baobab, as I mentioned, and oligosides. We have Acmelia oleacera, really brightening serum, lightening, and lifting. 3 in all. Then a very dry oil. I call it a dry oil. It's in the category that you feel moisture, but you feel like you have nothing on. You don't feel like you have an oil on. So great for nighttime, of course, for menopausal women. And it contains argan oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil. Vitamin F, E, and it's, of course, a few essential oils blend to allow it to penetrate. So it's a very nice pure cold pressed oil. Then BioTense cream. We have an anti-aging cream morning and night. Again, you want to tighten your skin and have the effect of the Acmelia oleacera. You use the cream. Eye contour, more for wrinkles. As a matter of fact, this is a very famous product in Saudi Arabia for lifting and dark circle. So if you have a tendency to have puffiness and dark circle, the eye contour BioTense versus the Lifecell cream, eye cream would be recommended. So it's a vasoconstricting, and actually with the baobab, again, some of the ingredients that has an impact on the venous microcirculation, really a nice impact. If you have an evening out and you want a wow effect, you use the Circular Lift patch for a dark circle and puffiness. Just before an event, it just uplifts. It's like a wow effect, but doesn't last too long. And then we have the mask that's also going to improve the texture of the skin. High dosage of silica, burdock root extract, and bentonite clay, vitamin C. So it's a nice hydrating mask. You put it on and it turns, it's kind of brown and it turns white when it's ready to be rinsed, but you can actually sleep without damaging. If you want to do a full certified Cosmos organic facial, you want to use an exfoliating sponge instead of gauze or cotton. 100% pure cotton would be fine. So that's a nice exfoliating sponge. You can use it on your décolleté, on your face, and again, it's made out of vetiver and it's infused with lavender and patchouli essential oil. And then a full body exfoliation experience with charcoal and a bamboo. It's bamboo stem cell from silica powder. So it's really exfoliating for, some of you that have a lot of dry and scales on the legs, you will appreciate, even on the arms. It really is a nice exfoliating foaming cleanser. Now, mineral sunscreen, we are the first one to come out with a translucent SPF 30 mineral EcoCert certified product. So as you know, by 2022, a lot of countries are going to ban the chemical filters. Chemical filters mean 98% of sunscreen still in the markets today. They are damaging our corals. They're bleaching the corals. They're affecting the environment. Plus, they're not good for you because chemical sunscreen, you look at SPF 50 and it goes right into your bloodstream. And there's a lot of clinical studies that demonstrate the impact, the negative impact of those chemicals onto the skin as in your blood that actually gets absorbed. So mineral is going to become famous, but yes, it requires a little bit work. You put it on your little white, but you massage it in, it goes right in. And ours become completely translucent, does not leave any white traces. So we have 3 generations of this BioTense SPF 30. So we're very excited. It's going to be in the biosolar category with also, I think I mentioned the tinted SPF 30 with a lifting ingredients that we're going to share with you when it comes out. Then the BioAcne, I'm almost through. So BioAcne, we have 6 products in BioAcne for retail and 3 for professional. So BioAcne, we can claim anti-acne, approved by Health Canada and FDA. It's a license, it's an OTC over-the-counter product that dermatologists can actually prescribe, but finally, that are effective with an organic certification. The first one in the professional field with results that came with an anti-acne line. So that is vegan, without GMO, of course, gluten-free, and respecting the environment. More importantly, has a certification of EcoCert. So of course, we work with Magnolia, and we work with in English, let me see, willow bark extract, all used in the diadermic methodology. So I think it's important to notice, and we were featured in so many magazines because of dermatologists, featuring and talking about aesthetic dermatologists that talks about, how we can actually finally have results with an organic certified formulation, and that was Nelly Biomedical in the bioacne line. So we're excited, and this was the first product that was featured as a good cleanser for inflamed acne. So if you have redness, remember, foaming, you are going to use, if you have an acne with a bit of redness, that's the foamer cleanser you're going to use, and you're going to rinse that, even though it's a micellar form. Because of the bacteria, you want to make sure that you rinse everything off. If you don't have signs of redness, you have a gel. You rinse it off. Make sure you rinse well twice a day. Then your pH toner, especially if you have a predisposition of acne with the mask acne that we see, because we wear the mask, because we don't wash them enough, or we don't change them enough, and so on. I recommend you to use the toner first, let it dry, and then wear your mask. You will prevent 50% of the acne if you're prone to acne, just by doing that step. That's a pH toner and also has such an impact for acne, for prevention. The most important one is the serum, the bioacne. It comes like a little roll-on. You apply directly on the papule or pustule, and the next day or 2 days later, it's gone. But if you have a grade 5 acne, then of course it'll take longer. And if you have acne throughout whole your back, then you will recommend the bigger size, which is the professional use, to use at home on a cotton pad, all over every day, twice a day on the infected area. This destroys the Propionibacterium acne when we talk about vulgaris acne. So teenage acne, it's a product you can take in your purse, in your bag, and twice a day, roll it, and it's gone. And it's certified. Purifying gel, that's a moisturizer for acne skin. Why is it so good? It's because there's a keratolytic activity. And in other words, you don't need an exfoliant. You use your moisturizer and slowly it dissociates the dead cells. So it does not allow a closure. If there's a closure, there's a proliferation of bacteria, and that's how you break out. So this is a great moisturizer to prevent acne to come in, and while you have acne, of course, in order to facilitate the results. Mask is to improve the texture of the skin. So if you're going out or you're embarrassed of the acne, you want to do a mask every day to improve that texture. It's going to help. And of course, there's quite improvement, but the texture, of course, doesn't last long if you don't do it on a regular basis. Let's review that if you have the stages of, what we call the grades of acne, 1 to 5. If you're at 1, 2, and 3, it's going to go fast. Within weeks, it's gone. But if you have nodule mix or cyst or nodule mix with cyst, it may take longer. So you have to be patient and make sure you cleanse and you rinse every time you do a sport, or every time you sweat, or you're hot, or you have a high stress. You have to cleanse more than twice a day in those circumstances. But at least twice a day is good enough, and you make sure you rinse and you use the serum daily. And it's simple. In your treatment room in for medical practices or some skincare facilities, you have 2 chemical peel and 1 neutralizer. So 1 chemical peel for acne. So it has 2% salicylic acid from the willow bark, organic certified. First one in the chemical peel to have a certification of EcoCert. And an AHA, which is a lactic acid peel, 25% at a pH 3, in order to really improve the skin's texture. We have a doctor, and you neutralize it after 10, 20, 30 minutes, depending on the skin condition. We have a doctor in Paris that was Dr. Sabar that shared those pictures with us with the bioacne peel. And it's quite amazing. You can't see on this picture, but the clarity of the skin is just amazing from day 1 to the the 3rd application. And you see, and that's just with AHA working on acne scar and how it improves the pigmentation. And of course, for all Fitzpatrick skin type, it is very safe. and organic certified. That's key. You can claim that you have an organic 100% anti-acne with the claim, the medical claim, that because we did the clinical. At last, the BioFemme, very quickly, BioFemme for women's wellness. We're talking about exterior organ, right? We're not talking about interior organ. Exterior organ is really, we're reaching out the labia minora and labia majora, which is lip, small lip, larger lip. And we have a full treatment care that is organic certified, vegan, with, of course, no GMO, no gluten, and of course, that is certified by EcoCert, and it's cruelty-free. So key for you to remember in disclosure is that you have to have your pH taken on a regular basis. So you have pH paper that are gynecology pH, and you want to make sure that your score is anywhere between 3.8 to 4.1. That's healthy. And if you're healthy, you don't need any products. But if you're not healthy, be aware that if you go from 4.1 and over, you can actually develop pathogenic activities of the Candida albicans, which then release neurotoxin and endotoxins, affecting your health, giving you gas, giving you bloating, giving you a lot of fat on the navel area. You don't feel good, and even linked to certain degenerative disease like Alzheimer's. So we have to be conscious and educate women amongst ourselves. And one woman out of three have those symptoms. So we should share the news in order to prevent. We never associate, why is it that there's more women developing Alzheimer's than men? So there's a lot of studies, and we're proud to be behind the research of the pH 3.8 to 4.1 for the microbiota flora, vaginal flora, to be within that range in order to be healthy. So the brand is simple. If you want a firm, we have the firming, of course, products, firming gel being the top one. If you have dry skin, we have one product, that's regenerating serum. If you have extreme sensitivity down there, we have the soothing gel. For ingrown hair, of course, we have soothe ingrown hair and the mask. pH balancing, because as we age, we dehydrate, we need to keep this area moisture. But beyond that, if we're pathogenic, we have the zone control. So if you're 4.1 and over, we will do 3 days, 1 to 3 days of the zone control product in order to prevent any of the degenerative conditions to take place. And then, of course, ultimate relation, we have a lubricant. So it's quite interesting. So very fast. If you're predisposed to candidosis, you want to use this foaming cleanser. Of course, it contains tea tree, it contains different ingredients that makes this formulation very gentle for the labia minora and majora. You want to cleanse on a daily basis, and you will prevent all forms of candidosis. If your pH is 4.1 and over, it's bad for you. So you want to regulate back that pH with a product that's healthy, that's certified by EcoCert. It's called a zone control. 1 to 3 days after that, it's gone. 270 Candida albicans will be completely destroyed that are pathogenic, because if you're at 4.1, this shows that your Candida, your fungi, has become pathogenic, and that's bad. Then we have two pH gels, one soothing and one regular pH gel. Those pH gel are made of prebiotic. You want to feed the lactobacilli bacteria. This is like your moisturizer for down there. Every day, especially at menopausal or perimenopause, you want to start moisturizer. If you're young, you don't really need anything, but unless you've done a treatment, then for 1 week, or if you go under sauna, if you wear those G-strings, or if you're heat and you have a lot of friction on biking, for example, you want to give that little boost for 1 week of these pH gel, one or the other. pH balancing gel or a pH soothing gel. After menopause, you need it every day. That's necessary because you become more dry because of the lack of estrogen. On the labia majora, meaning the larger lip, we have a tendency to have a lot of loose skin. So for all skin type, we want to use the firming toner after your shower. It balances back the pH and tightens the skin. And if your pH is balanced down there, labia minora, then of course you can use it on the labia minora as well, small lip. Otherwise, same thing, firming gel. You have to have a healthy microbiota in order to start this process. So make sure that your pH is balanced, 3.8 to 4.1 before you start anti-aging steps like firming gel and firming toner. Otherwise, on the labia majora, if you're shaving and it's burning or it's uncomfortable, if there's bumps the next day, you're so uncomfortable, you want to shave with a soothing mask. Or post-waxing or post-laser, if you're predisposed to ingrown hair, you want to use a soothing mask. It's a cool mask that vasoconstricts and it's full of ingredients that really help help the vasoconstriction and prevent ingrown hair to take place. And it's so soothing that you have no burning sensation, and that's what's so beautiful. Regenerating serum, we have a famous gynecologist that cares about women's pH that will recommend this regenerating serum for dryness. So if you have dryness in there, of course, in labia minora will be recommended, or on the legs, or on the hair, on the skin. If you're lacking, this is made out of evening primrose in a high concentration first extraction with diadermic methodology, helps to stimulate the prostaglandin, which is necessary, and hormones unfortunately declines and cause a lot of dryness throughout her whole body. So that's a little miracle oil, I call it. Ingrown hair, if you have ingrown hair in your men, you can use it. If you have folliculitis, if you are predisposed to ingrown hair, you want to use it. It does miracle. It contains a combination of ingredients like tea tree, vitamin E, lavender. It has magnolia. It has a lot of essential oils, but a souchet extract, which is quite key when we apply this in anagen phase. So it doesn't have the strength to go back inside and roll over. So of course, if you're not in anagen, it takes maybe a little bit longer, but at one point you will get there and make the hair a little weaker so it doesn't have the strength to poke. And then at last, Lubiel, which is a lubricant without silicone, without any of the chemicals that are existing right now. And of course, if you're menopause, you may appreciate lubricant for your lifestyle and to change your lifestyle. And of course, there's a lot of marketing material that's available. In the men's line, I don't need to go through it because we did in the women's line. The only difference in the ingredients when we look at the foaming cleanser compared to the bioscience one is that per centimeter square, you have a lot more sebaceous gland count. So we have to adapt the formulation in that consideration. Plus, there's an amazing aroma of men's perfume that you just love. You don't need any other perfume. So there's a foaming cleanser. You can shave with it, or to soften it. You can shave with it, or just cleanse and rinse well. And amazing product. The 3-minute gommage that you can use once or twice a week. The soothing emulsion that you will apply after shaving, after you've cleansed, you've rinsed, you apply the solution. It pH balances the skin and soothes the skin and hydrates. And then we have a peptide cream with lifting cream that's really your anti-aging cream for men. There is a lot of marketing material, a lot of brochure, a lot of technical manual. If ever you don't have it, please make sure you ask your customer service. And we're so excited to introduce those new displays that are available for you. Please ask your customer service for more detail. And by the way, I did a lot of Zoom training that are free, that are online on rosacea and hyperpigmentation. Just go on our channel and you will see there's so much content that hopefully I go more in detail of each and every subject if you have any interest. I want to say a big thank you. It was a long presentation. I want to say a big thank you for attending this class. And if you have any question, please contact us via info@derme.ca. So info@derme.ca. Thank you once again.